We're going to start with our brows. I'm using the Wet n Wild brow pencil. I've actually really been loving this pencil. It lasts a really long time, and it's also very fine, so you can get right in those areas that you need to get. Sometimes when you're using a bigger applicator, your brows can look way more messy, but this just keeps everything nice and neat. So I really love this product, and obviously the spoolie at the end of the pencil is always top 10, okay, because you definitely have to brush that product through. So after we do our brows, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Primer along with the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer as well. The Pure Canvas Primer has some illuminating shimmers in it, so it just gives your face a nice glow. And the Fenty Primer also just does a great job at keeping my face not oily, but not dry. So it definitely is a great balance between the two. That's why I love mixing them together. And you just want to make sure you rub that all in your skin. So for foundation, we're going in with the Nars Foundation in the shade Tahoe. And this is by far my favorite foundation ever, guys. If I have to do foundation, then I am definitely picking this up. I love this so much, and I'm almost finished the entire bottle. Like, I literally use this any chance I get. It's definitely my go-to foundation, and it just does a great job with, you know, making my skin look like skin and not super cakey. So I just use a stippling brush with this just because I feel like a brush would blend the product out way better. The consistency of the foundation is a lot thicker, so you definitely need a brush with this foundation just so that everything looks pretty seamless and, you know, like an even layer, an even coat. And I look crazy. I haven't seen myself with makeup on in a minute, especially like that. So it was just like, wow. So for concealer, I'm using the Born This Way concealer and the Tarte concealer. I like to apply the Tarte on top of the Born This Way concealer just because the Tarte is a little bit brighter, and yeah, it kind of just gives out an even balance with the concealer. And then I just do a little design on my forehead because why not? And with the Tarte, I definitely put it underneath my eyes and on my nose because that's the areas that I like to be highlighted way more than the rest of my face. And of course, I forgot to wet my beauty blender. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And after I wet it, I like to go in with my brush and just blend out like the bigger areas, the areas that don't really matter, which are my chin, my nose, and my forehead. And the part that takes a little bit more tedious blending, obviously I can't get underneath my eyes with a big brush. So, and on my nose. So I just go in with my beauty blender and I take some of that concealer up on my eyelid because we're going to be doing a little bit of eyeshadow as well. So we just want like a pure canvas. And yeah, guys, just make sure that your beauty blender is damp. You do not want to blend your concealer out with a dry beauty blender. It's not going to blend well. The more of the product is going to end up on the beauty blender than it is on your actual face, okay? So I'm going in with the setting powder right now. This is the Milk Makeup Setting Powder, and it is a yellow color, which I absolutely love for setting my concealers because I feel like the white powders just don't really do well for me. I get a lot of flashback with them. So the yellow powders are definitely my go-to. Tinted is the way for me, especially if you're a woman of color. Top tier, always go for a tinted setting powder. And I just applied a little bit of that on my eyelids as well. And now for eyeshadow, I'm going in with the Too Faced Palm Springs palette. And I just used those two colors. And this is really just like a simple sultry look to me. I do this look almost every time I do my makeup. The eyeshadow look right here is just so, I don't know, it's just so warm and inviting, I guess. And it's not a lot. It's very simple, but it's also very, like, I don't know, like it just does something to me. Like, I really love the way that it looks, and this is just my go-to eye makeup. Like, I just love these two colors combined together. Like I said, it's very warm, and it just looks like you did something, but you really didn't. And now we're going in with mascara. I'm using the Milk Makeup Mascara right on those itty bitty lashes. And I'm just prepping my eyes for my lashes, and which I'm about to put on right now. And normally when I am doing my mascara, before I even start my mascara, I'll put the glue on my lashes and then do my mascara. By the time I'm done my mascara, then the glue is dry and ready to be popped on. So as y'all can see, you just want to put it on right as close to your lash line as possible, and just kind of push it up against there and squeeze your lashes and the falsies together. And that's how you put lashes on, y'all. There's no trick to it. You know, it is also very tedious though. So I know it does take some time, but you got it. Look at that. Yes. So I'm going to go in with contour right now. And I feel like this is my favorite part because it just adds some color to your face, you know. And it just brings everything back together, obviously, because you just can't be walking around with just concealer. That's a no. You have to add color back to your face. And you want to apply that all over your forehead as well. Y'all, I have a line of demarcation on my forehead because of my lace frontals. So you know that it's really hard to cover up even with makeup on. So now I'm going in with my blush, and this is the Tarte blush, Love Blush. Can't do my makeup without it. And for highlighter, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. And yeah, I like to dip into the top left color and the bottom on the left side, and you know, it just gives me the perfect amount of glow. But y'all, recently I've been doing my makeup without highlighter. Yes, without highlighter. Did y'all hear me right? Without highlighter. It's lit. I love the look. So this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist that I use to set my face, and then I'm going in with eyeliner. This is the Morphe eyeliner. And right now we're kind of just finishing up the look. You guys, like I said, this was really fast, a really quick look. This is the routine I take. I might not use these same products every time, but this is what I do when I need to do my makeup in like 10-15 minutes. Always works out for me, never fails, and it just does the trick. My face looks bomb afterwards, as you guys will see. Right now it is lip time, so we're going in with some brown lip liner, and this is also my favorite part. I just love lips. Like, it makes the whole face, honestly. Honestly, it really does. So I'm using the NYX Butter Gloss. I forgot the shade that it's in, but I really love this color, especially with a brown lip liner, because it just makes everything a little bit more, it makes everything pop. You know, it's not too pink, and you guys know I'm a neutral girl with my lips, a nude girl, so it just makes everything nice and blended. Your lips look really natural. And then I just like to go in with the pencil, because obviously the foundation, the concealer on the brows, the eyeshadow, all of that, it kind of moves your brow around sometimes, which is why a lot of people do like to do their brows last, but I'm just not that person. So yeah. And right now, obviously, outfit change, which means that we are about done and I'm about ready to go, y'all. So, but we gotta fix the edges first before we walk out the door, because that's a no-no. You cannot walk outside with them edges looking crusty and dusty, okay? Gotta fix them up, gotta swoop them up, do what you gotta do, but fix those edges, okay? By any means necessary. All right, so that is pretty much the completed look for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Like I said, 10-minute glam. My face looks great. It looks very nice and natural, kind of. It doesn't look too heavy, but it definitely looks like I took the time out to do my face or to do something to it, even though it didn't take as long to do. And that's the way we like to fool people, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you learned something, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to your girl's channel, leave a comment down below. And before we go, today's motivational quote is, God is always faithful to his promises. It may take a while, but it will come to pass. So with all of that being said, I will see y'all in my next video.